Welcome, welcome, my lovely connoisseurs of the culture. I know everyone's doing well this lovely day slash night, and if you're not, allow me to will some good magic mojo jojo to you. That's right, I made a Powerpuff Girls reference in the first 10 seconds, which means I'm outdated. But allow me to make some magic happen and make your day great. Hmm. There you go. From here on out, your day slash night is going to be fantastic. Because you're listening to me. Okay, I'm done. Welcome, welcome, nonetheless. I hope everyone's doing well, honestly, this lovely day slash night. I am the voice you can't forget, the Incredible V, aka apparently a voice you can't forget in some circles, and a voice that should get into podcasting, according to a person that I ran into in the grocery store earlier today. Not even joking. I was buying Snapple. I like these kiwi strawberry Snapples. I go crazy for them. And as I was about to buy some. This woman tapping on my shoulder was like, "Excuse me." She was an older lady. I was like, yes. Is there something wrong?" It's like, "You have a very nice voice when you were talking to that cashier." It's like, "Oh, that's very sweet of you. Thank you." He was like, "Hey, have you ever thought about getting into being like a podcaster?" I was like, "Oh, I've not really thought about it." And it's like, "You should. It'd be really nice." Then, she went about her business, and I was like, "Wow, today's actually going to be a good day." And I needed it because today is Sly Cooper Day, and not just Sly Cooper Day. Today may end up being the finale, and not just for Sly 4, but for the entirety of the Sly marathon. I am going to do this intro. We are having this now because I'm getting emotional. A little bit emotional. Actually, it'd be maybe more fair to say I'm getting slightly emotional. No? Alright, well, whatever. I'm tiling this episode because I thought that was cute. But yeah, for those that remember, last episode we beat the 40 Thieves, and we got to save Salim despite his cane getting taken, and we found out La Paradox is got daddy issues, I guess, from the guess of it, and he's taking our canes for some reason. I don't really know why. Maybe just a flex or something. But yeah, he took Carmelita. So if you're wondering why there's a distinct lack of, I don't know, sassy gun-toting raccoon or gun-toting fox constantly calling me ringtail and shooting everything and the belly dancing that I really didn't think was gonna happen last episode at all. I had a friend who was like, "Wow, man, let me know when you're doing this," and then I was like, "Why?" And I found out afterwards because he liked it. I was like, "Did you know that we're gonna have the belly dance?" He was like, "Yeah, you should have done it on the Vita." It's like I didn't know this game was a. Anywho, I'm getting distracted. But yeah, Carmelita got taken. Paradox is somewhere in Paris, and he's got all the keys to whatever evil plan he's doing, I guess. Now I gotta stop him. Which really, again, doesn't make sense because he has like all this wealth and power, and he's trying to. I don't know. I guess when you think about revenge, you just kind of have to think. But yeah, all right. So you already know the thing of this. But before I go and press the X and get this bad boy started for this finale, you gotta hear me out with this. A couple things. One, I have decided off camera, like I said last episode, to get, as I slowly go through it, every single treasure. Oh, it doesn't go as well as it did. Well, whatever. I'm just gonna slowly do this. I've taken the liberty of getting every single treasure this game has to offer. Now, that includes the treasures, that includes the safe little rewards, every single bad boy. Now, I will be fair to you. I did use some good old GameFAQs to help me out with that, so shout out to GameFAQs. Even though I normally don't like using guides, I was struggling trying to find some of the treasures. Which is funny enough, the last treasure I was trying to find was back in the western area, and it was really hard to do. I need to use the train, and actually ran into that stupid glitch again, where I killed myself in the train. Don't know how, it just happened. But, on a different note, I got all the treasures. Now, the one thing I didn't realize, well, first off, let me say, this is the safe from 40 Thieves, which apparently allows me to reduce the damage by 50%. I was reading the treasures. I thought some of them were really cute to read. But yeah, and I kind of missed the guru. But I got all the safes, I got all the treasures, and I don't know if the masks count for treasures. Or, like, it yields a different reward, so if anyone wants to let me know, I didn't want to look it up because I was just kind of hyped on getting the treasures. But if anyone likes to, or would like to let me know if I need to get every mask for like something crucial, then please let me know. I'm hoping I'm good with the treasures. I hope it's not one of those things where I need it, kind of like with the like back in Sly 1 with the Devious Raccoonus, I needed them for like extra stuff, other than well the extras. So yeah, basically just let me know if I need the mask. Are they really important, or are they just kind of like cosmetic stuff? I don't mind the costumes. I got the 4 characters I cared about, so unless I get like, I don't know, extra costumes, I don't really think I need to care. But you guys will probably tell me more than I'm gonna look it up. I don't know. We'll let you know. Shout out to Ratchet Clank. I really love the fact that I got that Clank one. It's kind of making me really want to play It's kind of making me want to play Ratchet and Clank as a series. I think it'll be fun to do that at some point in time. But yeah, this is the finale. And on that note, the final thing I want to say as I'm ranting through and, you know, passing time and letting you guys listen to my lovely voice is I'm being serious when I say this. We've been doing, well, I trust you, I bring you guys with my journey, so I'm not just saying I. Yeah, I'm the one playing it. But we, as in you viewers and I, have been doing the Sly games for a long while. And if you're new to me, and you're jumping in the finale, well, quote-unquote finale, we'll see, then one, why you jump in the finale of anything else? And then two, yeah, we've been doing Sly, all four of them. We did Sly 1, Sly 2, Sly 3, obviously on the PS3, and now we're here with Sly 4, and I don't know, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, feeling emotional. I'm feeling this weird mix of both happiness and, I don't know, nostalgia, sadness. I'm a little bummed out because I didn't want to end it, but it's got to end. And, I mean, there's really nothing else. There was the other thing, too, where apparently if you get the treasures in every area, you unlock this little arcade thing. Or, rather, Murray fixes the arcades, which all it is just the minigames. I did one off camera, just because I was curious. And just to showcase for you guys really quickly, even though I'm not going to do it, but from my understanding, it's just the Bentley minigames. Granted, this was the only one I did, but apparently each and every world has its own... Oops, I didn't want to actually do it. Each and every world has its own, like, different thing. But yeah, so if you want to get all the treasures and play the Bentley minigames, not that they're bad, then by all means you can. I'm not going to do it right now because I want to go save Carmelita, but I'm just saying, if you want to do it, go get yourself this game and get all the treasures. Welcome, Bayo, to the stream. But yeah, apparently getting all the treasures in an area grants you the... Murray fixes up the arcade so you get to play minigames. Now, I haven't tried the other worlds, but if it's just the Bentley minigames and you really liked it, then that's alright. That's fine. But yeah, I got all the treasures and that's enough for me. Also, oops. Ah, man, stop. I don't want to play it. Let me out. Bayo says, guess what? Oh. Bayo says, guess what day it is? I would love to say that today's Monday, but I know exactly what you're going to say. For those who follow me on Discord, you know what? Before you say it, Bayo, I'm just going to get it over with. Today is National S Day, and it hurts me to say it, so I'm just going to spell it. Today is apparently National SIMP Day, and Bayo decided to send that to me earlier today, and I face palmed myself. I couldn't believe that today was actually a holiday. I don't know why it exists, and I was really hoping it was wrong, and unfortunately, he showed me an article proving it. So yeah, today is National S Day. And literally Bayo says, yes, it's that day, which means you can't do anything about me calling you the S word. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. You and I both know you're not allowed to say that dreaded word in my chat. I know where you live. I will find you. And I will throw ice cubes at you. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, I don't know why today is actually... That's a holiday for something. For some reasons. Like, why? And then you have to do it on the finale. Bayo says, no, you can't. It's against the law today. So, man, whoever decided to make today an actual holiday based for the SIMPs in the world, I need to find you so I can, like, grab you and throw you into, like, I don't know, Jello or something. But, okay, that's aside from the fact. So, yeah, we've been doing the Sly games for a minute, and I've been feeling nostalgic. And obviously, I want to say a bunch of things to, or ask you guys a bunch of things. Like, what did you think your favorite highlight was watching me? What's your favorite of the Sly games? Does anyone know if there's going to be a Sly 5? I really hope there is, because I'm feeling, really feeling emotional here, because I don't want to say goodbye to it, but I have to. I don't know, I'm done. I'm being a little wordy, but let's just get to it. We have to save Carmelita. I guess. No, okay, we have to save her. But it's gonna be the end of an era. Like, we've been doing Sly for so long, and I love these games. Especially the first three. Especially 2, if anything. 2, I think, has got to be my fave. Well, actually, now I'm thinking about it in retrospect, I don't know between 2 and 3. I think I don't know about 2 and 3. I still gotta wait with the order, but whichever one's first, the other one's second, and then I put Sly 1 as 3, and Sly 4 as 4. I mean, Sly 4 looks nicer, and it's fun, but I don't know, it's just kind of... Uh-oh, hold on, we got a cutscene.
Alright, we all know
Uh-oh.
this
Wait.
is our last shot at
Okay, phew, we're good.
and rescuing Carmelita.
Don't you gank me now, game.
Blimp is docked outside the museum. I can't pinpoint Carmelita's exact position, but I believe she's being held somewhere near the loading bay.
Of course.
Sly, there appears to be a utility hatch on the blimp's underside that will get you inside.
Gonna have to
You can
climb.
use one of the mooring lines to reach it. Once
Oh.
you're in, try to gather as much information as you can. But remember, we'll be right behind you, so don't do anything rash. Murray, I need you to
can't
get the
stop
van
me.
ready. We're gonna need backup for this one. So first, you and I are going on a little recruiting trip. Then we'll rendezvous with Sly inside the blimp and figure out our next move. Okay, I realize it's not the most elaborate plan, but it's the best we've got. So everybody watch your backs, and let's go take that skunk down once and for all.
God, I'm gonna miss Matt Olson's. I think that's the voice actor, right? Matt Olson's take on Bentley. It's not the same. Is that really her?
Hey, I'm in. I can see Carmelita.
Just hold on, Sly. We're almost there.
I don't trust it.
No, it's a setup.
I know, pal, but I don't have a choice. Just
Yes,
get
you
her
do.
as fast as you can.
You have a choice. What are you doing? What do you mean you don't have a choice? Oh, it's dark in here. I have a choice to not do it. This clearly looks like a setup. Look, this dark area. What was that? Anywho, this dark area and Carmelita's just sitting right there. The guy knows you're going for her because you're... Wow, today is really the right day for Sly, huh? Now that I think about it, this whole game has been Sly becoming that dreaded S-word. I'm not trying to give Bayo more like bullets in the chamber to make fun of me, but seriously, Sly's so whipped, it's not even funny. Anywho, yeah, let me go do something dumb and clearly save Carmelita, which I know is going to be a trap. I already know it. But hey, while I do something dumb, why don't you guys watching me and listening to me do something smart by following me on Twitch? No, seriously, it's the end of the Sly Marathon, potentially. I've been doing this for a minute, and I really appreciate you guys sticking with me every step of the way. I can't express how grateful I am. Even if you're those who jumped in at a certain game, or even at the finale. I'm just grateful for you guys deciding to take some time to listen to me rant and have a good time and all that jazz. So, if you feel you want to be kind and supportive of me, then please support me on Twitch with the handle of VitaminDGR. I could even accept skipping those pesky ads by subscribing, you know? Hey, Sly, don't be all lax, I know. I'm gotta do my thing. Of course, though, some of you guys could watch this on YouTube, where you can like and share the video, and even subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. I'm trying to do a summer goal, and you guys can help me get there. And obviously, the more closer I get to my goal, the more things I'd like to do with this channel. I really like doing it. I like doing it for you, and I hope it's more.
Carmelita!
Oh, it is Carmelita. Oh, well. Was right, it was a trap.
What's in one trap? I knew you could not resist, Cooper.
I didn't think it was really Carmelita, though. I thought it was fake.
Predictable.
Oh yeah? Well, how's this for a prediction? I'm gonna kick that stripe right off your tail.
Wow.
Yes,
What?
yes, and now come
what
the
words?
Big threats from the little man. As I said, predictable.
Yeah, well, I know you are, but
Afraid
what
of a
I...
fair fight, coward?
No, I don't think so. I have something special planned for you two. It is, how do you say,
Dumb.
a going away party.
I don't want to go away. See, I knew that guy wasn't doing it.
Listen up. You all know why you're here.
Oh, you brought
We have to
the whole
find your
crew?
remains and get you back where you belong now. If we don't, we'll never
Oh,
be able
that's
to repair
awesome.
the damage La Paradox has done.
What about Sly?
What about
He's on
Sly?
his own for now, Murray.
He
But
sucks.
I'm sure he'll be fine. It's Sly.
The game's named
Hold
after
on
him.
first. My reading
Wait,
shows
so it's
your
interesting. I get to
cage is
play as all
somewhere
the
in
other
this room.
Coopers? That's kind of dope. To get their canes back.
Sense it too, Bentley son.
That's awesome. I get to play as them. But
If you want
I
to fight
have a
Luigi, you better
question.
find your cane.
Is it all right for me to... How do I do this again? Is it all right for me to... Oh, okay. Didn't see that coming. All right. Is it all right for my past people to come back here? What if they die? Oh, you know, what if they get unalived? Like, if, for example, Bob decided to make a leap of faith and clearly didn't make the jump and falls and becomes a Bob cake or something. What does that mean for everyone else? I remember Bentley saying during the whole briefing he's going to go to a recruitment mission. I was kind of hoping he'd be getting the Guru. Or the Panda King or something. I feel so upset that, like, they haven't showcased all the other characters.
If the problem has a solution,
like,
will be solved.
alright, got it. It's cool that I get to, like, save everyone, or show everyone and do their skills again, but this is such a good time to bring everyone, like, the whole crew back. Whatever, Ryuichi got his cane.
Red troopers at 12 o'clock.
Oh, Murray time? Alright. Boom! What I have to do is blocking my view, but I don't care.
No time for a break, guys. We have to keep moving. There's Bob's cane. Looks like this one is all you, Ryuichi.
Oh, Bob to get Ryuichi? Thanks for the help.
My pleasure, my most hairy ancestor.
Bale says, no, it's not the Murray time. You're right. It is not the Murray time. It is the Murray. For the finale, the Murray has to do his absolute best. Well, and everyone else too, but man, I'm not gonna have to do that voice again. Finally get to, like, you know, not hurt my throat. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't mind doing the Murray voice.
These traps are almost too easy for a ninja.
Can you hear me, Turtle? You and your vermin friends are too late.
Made it.
Okay, La Paradox is gearing up for something.
Where's his
We
cane?
need to hurry. Keep moving, Ryuichi.
Where's the cane?
Problem
Oh.
has a solution, then worrying is pointless. It will be solved. Ventilation. Though the bamboo forest is dense, water flows through it without effort.
What? What is he saying? You know what? It's the finale. Why not? Here you go, Bob.
Great. Wait, Ryuichi, I'm picking up an energy field shift centered on you.
What does that mean?
Yes, I sense it is my time to go. It has been an honor meeting all of you.
Wait, what?
Sayonara.
He
It's
just...
working! The temporal abnormality is correcting itself! Bob, we need you to get Salim's cane.
So giving them their canes fixes time? I guess. Okay, Bob gotta get Salim. I'll get it as fast as I can.
Why do you persist in instigating?
God, I'm gonna miss Bob. Bob is probably... Okay, I like Tennessee Kid, but Bob has a different kind of cute. I don't know how to describe it. I'm gonna miss this. But I also have some gripes about this whole time thing. I've been thinking about it for a minute, but I'll probably save it until afterwards. Oh, okay, we're good. Come on. I don't know the button to fast fall down. Bob's got this. Whoa, we're really high up. I just looked down. That was the one thing I shouldn't do. Recover ancestor canes. Okay. Wait, I'm not done.
What can we do, Bentley? We can help the ancestors get their canes, Murray, as fast as we can.
What do you mean?
Don't slow down,
It's only up to me. I'm the one that has to get the cane. Why did Murray say that? Oh, it's R1. Okay. I was mashing buttons.
Security, I want this ship secure now. Any more slip-ups and there will
Here we
be
go.
no cheese rations for a month.
Wait. There we go. Go, Bob! Oh, I can't get off. There we go. Okay, there we go. Alright, Bob got Celine's cane. But if I give Celine's cane to him, that Bob's gonna warp back to his time, I really think this is gonna mess up the timeline, right? I mean, they're gonna know about the future and all this stuff. I can't imagine Bob's gonna do anything with this, but Ryuichi, you know, the kid's gonna do something for sure. Whatever.
Outstanding, Bob. Looks like you're heading home now. Watch out for those penguins.
Goodbye, everyone. Take care, my brothers.
This is going well, but we're not out of the woods yet.
Is it Murray time? Excuse me, is it the Murray time? Yes! Oh, yeah! Mmm! Be honest, you missed this. There's not enough of the Murray. There's not enough. I'm gonna miss this playing as the Murray, man. I'm not even joking. Alright, so now Salim to get...
You're the only one who can reach Gallus.
Gallop, okay.
Forsooth! I would entrust this to no other.
Oh, again with the climbing?
Oh, that's a lot. Alright, let's do this. Bale says, guess what, V? The second Tuesday in October is National Face Your Fears Day. I don't know why you're saying that to me. If you're thinking that's gonna have anything to do with me and heights, you got another damn thing coming.
What are you up to, Paradox?
You can have as much fun with that as you want, but I could care less. Then shout it out, Yuri. Yeah. This is the last time we're gonna have all, well, actually, who am I kidding? I'm probably gonna run to Yuri Lowenthal in some other game. Alright, how do I start climbing? Where do I go? Oh. Oh, didn't see that coming.
Get going, Salim. We've got some planning to do.
Engineering, get me more power. I need to move up the schedule.
What are
Whee!
you up to, Paradox? Salim, no time for napping. We need to step it up.
I'm working, I'm working.
He's going to turn me into a monkey.
Wait, whoa, hold up.
Your legacy ends tonight.
There's a couple things this game got right. Like, the music is fantastic. The music's fantastic. I do like the fact that we get to see more of his ancestors. Now, personally, I think it'd be better if they showcase the other ancestors. I think they kind of dropped the ball a little bit on that one. But I'll accept it, I guess. Right, here you go. Why does it look so sad? Take this junk.
Very nice, Salim. You've definitely earned your retirement.
I salute your excellence, Sir Salim.
Didn't say anything. Just
All right.
that's it. All right.
Now that we got Mr. Cranky Pants home safely, we need to press on.
All right. Now it's Gala to go get kids. Yep.
Gallup, we need your skills to get Tennessee's cave.
Verily shall it be in thine command, hence and forthwith.
What?
You talk funnier than a two-headed jackalope, but thanks, amigo.
I have no idea what you done just said, but I appreciate the support nonetheless. Wow, it's gonna be the last time I have to talk like that for a minute too. I'm gonna miss having to do that. I mean, granted, who knows? The next game what you want to play might end up doing that. But that doesn't matter, because right now I'm playing as the Triumphant.
Enough twaddle and gobbledygook. Time for action.
I couldn't agree more, my friend. If this is a good time to showcase your skills, it would be now.
Gallup, break those fuses to disable that laser.
You got it, my friend. Oh, okay. I got scared. I thought the laser was going. I mean, all according to plan, my green friend.
Give up now while you still have some shred of dignity.
I do not know what dignity is.
You belong, Paradox.
That sounds bad, Bentley. Think it has anything to do with Sly?
I don't know, but it doesn't sound good. We
When does
need
it
to get
ever
to the
sound
bridge.
good?
Sir Gallup, time is definitely of the essence.
That's fine, I got this.
Shall I venture forward?
Oh man, Sly 1, Sly 2, and 3 were so good, and I'm... So, did they just... I guess it's probably better to wait until after I beat it, but I am curious on why they haven't done a Sly 5 just yet. Like, was Sly 4 really, like, that bad? I mean, yeah, it's definitely not good compared to the other three.
Out and the path should be
Like,
clear.
I didn't want this to be just complain about everything, but I was watching some of my earlier episodes, and like, wow, the art direction, I mean, I don't mind what they did. I liked how they did the cutscenes in this game. Makes me want a Sly animated series. But, like, there's so many things I feel they could have done with this game. Like, time. Even though I never liked time travel in most stuff, time travel is a mechanic you can utilize to do a lot of things. Like, flip, bring clockwork back instead of doing this half problem where it's like, alright, we're getting revenge again, but we're not introducing clockwork again? Alright, then we just need another villain. Alright, boom, here you go. Here you go, kid.
Truly remarkable, Gallup. This looks like farewell.
Indeed. Once more unto the breach go I. Fare thee well, you all.
Bye.
More vermin dead ahead.
Does that mean it's the Murray time? Oh yeah! Mm. These rats are about to become toast. Check out my skills. Oh, you have to slide move and slide move. All right.
Those switches are
What does Kid do?
completely out of our reach. Tennessee, this looks like a job for you.
Just what I was hoping for, Bentley. I've been itching to get in on the action, too.
I love that they saved my favorite one for the end. Get to a paradox.
Come on,
Okay.
kid, this is for all the marbles.
Like I said, I love the fact that the game knew that my favorite character to play as was Tennessee Kid. Even though Ryoichi's more up my speed and Bob's adorable, there's something different about playing as Tennessee Kid Cooper. I can't quite put my finger on it, but damn, I'm gonna miss playing as him. Like seriously, when was the last time you got to play a game like this?
This is a recording. Have a nice day.
That's taking.
10,
Oh,
9, 8, 7,
wait.
6, 5, 4, 3,
How some time goes out?
2, 1, 0.
Prepare yourselves for failure, Coopers.
What does that do? Why the time?
You should prepare yourself for prison.
I don't know what that time was all about. Nothing happened. Whatever.
Attention. Temporal displacement commencing.
I'm gonna miss him, man. Look at him. Tennessee Kid Cooper was my personal favorite to play as, and I'm not gonna be able to get.
Attention.
I'm not able to get much more of them. Sorry, I thought I heard another countdown. Oh, look.
This is a recording. Have a nice day.
Time to go.
Attention. Temporal displacement commencing.
The game knew it, man. The game knew it.
Platforms appear
But yeah, going back to it, there's so many things I would think they would do for time travel. Oh, there's a mask over there. How the heck do I get over there? Wait, how do I get over there?
Tennessee, it's all up to you now.
I don't know how to get over there.
What are you doing? You rats are
Oh,
creeping.
that didn't work.
Get up there and get them now.
10, 9, 7, 6, 5,
Oh, what do I do here?
2,
I think I'm stuck.
0.
I think I goofed up.
Attention.
I think I see the switch.
Backup in
Oh, that worked. Oh, sick.
Backup failed. Danger.
Oh, that's how I get it. Okay.
At 18%.
Almost done diddly goofed up, but I made it, and that's what matters most. The greatest game DGR strikes again.
3,
All right, where do I go from here again?
1,
Or do I climb up? Okay.
Danger. Blimp structural integrity failing.
All right, now I won't goof this up again.
Core meltdown probability at 97%.
All right, let's go. Go, 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 go.
Danger. Timeline stabilizers at 18%. Attention. Initiating failsafe backup in 3,
Go, go, go.
2. Backup failed.
Uh-oh. Go, 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 go.
Attention. Temporal.
Oh, made it. All right, what am I looking at now? Whoa there.
Pay attention, Tennessee. You need to figure out that lock sequence.
Oh,
Reckon I ought to break out the old crack shot here.
Can you hear me, Turtle?
see? Tennessee Kid's the best. Oh, I gotta do it again? Okay.
Greatest shot ever.
Yes. Soon Sly Cooper will be nothing but a bad memory.
It's you. Bang, 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 bang. Why not give me a challenge game?
Time is over.
Why do you persist in playing the game?
When do I get a challenge? I guess I won't be getting one this time.
Now let's find Sly.
Ah, alone at last. How cozy.
You want cozy? I'm going to throw you and all your friends into
I like how
the
they
same
cut each
prison
other
cell.
off while they're talking.
Ah, but no. It is the two of you of whom I am thinking. To be together. Forever. Just think of it as the most romantic coffin ever.
What? I'm good with
Don't
that.
count on it, Paradox. We've beaten all your other plans.
Ah, but not this time.
But you
I
won't
think.
beat this one
Look
because
at
I'm
this,
better
my
than you.
Marvelous contraption. The time tunnel. Something else I had your little friend Penelope develop before her unfortunate failure.
Yeah, Penelope.
Very much
Okay,
like the
we'll talk about that
old
later.
machine, no? With one important difference. From here, I have the control over where you go. And it's programmed to send you and your Interpol shrew on an endless honeymoon. Free of charge. Bouncing through time for all eternity.
Oh,
That's
your
if
plan
you
is to
survive
trap us
the
in
trip.
time?
But
That's
either way,
horrifying,
I will
actually.
never have to see your irritating faces again.
You think this thing can hold me? Just wait until I get out of here.
Well,
Why'd
apparently you
do
haven't
it,
gotten out of it.
Paradox? Why the ancestors? Why not just come after me? What's the deal?
The deal? The
I am
deal
curious, yeah.
is you, Coopers. You destroyed my father, and you almost got me. But not quite. And when I rebuilt myself, I swore I would erase the Cooper name from history completely.
So revenge.
So
Okay.
today, my revenge will be complete. It is time now for you to go. Bon voyage!
So it was all for revenge. Okay. Oh,
Cooper, you
sweet
filthy
shooting.
vermin!
Ooh, wait! Cut that closer than a $10 shave.
Told you he was the best. Now if you don't excuse me,
Take care, Tennessee!
that's the goat right there.
I will crush you!
No, you won't. See, you suck. Uh-oh. Oh. Did you just accidentally activate the time tunnel? You flipping goober. Isn't that really bad for, like, time streams or something?
Get off this thing.
We all need to leave right now! That maniac just tore a hole in time-space!
Yeah, bad.
I
Okay.
need to finish this fight here and now for the whole Cooper clan. And I'm the only one who can glide out of here.
This whole blimp could disappear any second!
Right, so there's no time to argue. Just go.
Sly,
I know. Me too.
I mean, okay, that was sweet, but also
Come,
not.
Cooper. I will teach you to
Oh, I gotta fight him?
like a gentleman.
Alright, where do I go?
And how would you know?
Ha! I'm going to save that Cooper
Get the flip
tongue
back
for
here.
last. After I
Back
cut
here.
the rest of you to pieces.
Oh, okay. Just,
Your care work
this is
is
this is it.
Not as pitiful as that mustache.
Okay. Circle. Triangle. 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 Circle. Square. Triangle.
When I'm done with you, I'm going to
Mashing triangle again. This is literally the boss sequence. It's kind of
Get crushed.
triangle. Square. Square. Oh, just mash square. Circle. Square. Wow, that felt so not. Whoa.
break, Cooper.
Okay, this is actually kind of horrifying.
Come on. I'm waiting for you.
Is this really the final boss sequence? It's just mashing the buttons and doing what it says on screen? No jump, void, circle things?
Looks like somebody just lost his temper.
It's actually kind of lame. This is actually not as cool as I'm expecting it to be. I don't know. The area itself is cool, but this is kind of not really getting me as much as I thought it'd do.
Sly, do you read me?
Kind of mid.
Out of there, Sly!
Sly's gonna die. Okay, I'm playing. Oh, okay, that's more like it.
I know it's difficult, Cooper.
Well, actually, it's
Try to
kind of
keep up.
This
not
thing
really.
is coming apart at the seams.
Whoop. Oh,
Don't fall. Then I won't get the chance to kill you myself.
this is. Alright, no.
So
Doing this
before
again?
we finish this, let me get one thing straight. You came after the Coopers because of what happened to your father?
No,
Apparently
you
so.
imbecile. I came after the Coopers to prove that Le Paradox is the greatest thief who has ever lived. Is there any doubt? Ask yourself this. If the Coopers were truly the greatest thieves in history, and I have stolen their most valued possessions, then what does that make me?
An idiot?
An idiot?
Oh, yeah.
You had it
Wait, you
made.
did all this for the
You could have
Canes?
been the biggest thief of all time, but you had to target my ancestors and blow your own cover. You exposed your operation because of your ego. No Cooper would have done that. And for the record, can you really say you stole the Canes? Seems like your friends did all the real work.
Got a
Enjoy
point.
your words, Cooper, because they will be our last.
But he said it right. That's exactly what the plot is, right? Like, why would he do it? It doesn't make sense.
I'm not the one who's going down.
Like, it's dumb. I mean, yeah, this is it's supposed to be climactic, but I don't know. It's kind of not. The whole time, you could have just went for Sly. Or if you really cared about your dad, you could have used your time machine to just go save your dad. You didn't even have to, like, do all this. Oh, I pressed X by accident. Oh, is that what happens when you mess up? I gotta do the whole sequence again just because I pressed the button by accident because I was ranting? Yeah, I guess so. Oh well.
Right there on top of your head.
But it's just, like, I don't know, am I alone in thinking, like, first off, I thought this would be cool at first, but it just ended up being kind of mid. And secondly, like, this, you could have done so many other different things with time mechanics. This is why I hate time travel. Triangle, circle, square, X, circle. What? I pressed circle. What the flip? Did I not press circle? Okay, whatever, I guess I'll do it again. I think that's exactly where I lost too last time.
Sure there is. It's right there on top of your head.
I'm not even, like, I can't even pay attention to what he's saying because I'm just trying to, like, wrap my head around this whole thing because it's just kind of, I mean, it's cool, yeah, Sly's fencing with a sword with his cane, but it's just kind of, whatever. See, that would have gutted him if it was a sharp cane, but no.
I agree, but I'm not the one who's going down.
This is the final battle. Everything I've been putting toward this whole marathon led to this.
This is not right. My plan was perfect.
Let him fall.
Sorry, pal. You just can't plan for a Cooper.
Just
What?
please
That's your ending quip?
help me.
Why should I?
I do not wish to die.
I guess you won't be doing any harm from a prison cell.
Let him fall. Why'd you save him?
As I
Did he take
said,
my... You idiot! Sly!
You won't get away with this. I'll find you.
I think he's about to get away with this.
Cooper. I do not think we will meet again.
He's getting away! This is Oh, no, he's dead. Oh, yeah, okay, he's toast. Well, good luck in life. So then how do I get out of this? I don't have the glider. How the hell do I survive?
It's been a while since
Oh, it's
I
Bentley
last,
Denny?
but
Oh, that
there's
doesn't sound
still
good.
No sign of Sly. Or that cursed blimp. The skunk could barely tread water. So by the
He
time
survived?
they picked him
Look at
up,
this game.
he was happy to see them. Word is he earned a special cell in solitary confinement, where the only thing he'll be collecting from now on is gray hair. Both Paris and the Thieves raccoons were back to normal, but that hardly made us feel any better.
Yeah, because Sly's
At first,
somewhere.
we just waited, assuming Sly would show up the way he always did. But as the days stretched into weeks, we had to face the fact that he was truly lost.
Really?
We've stopped talking about it all the time, but I know it's all we're thinking about, even if we show it in different ways. Murray seems like his usual cheerful self, but I can tell there's a new level of seriousness underneath it all. He's on the professional wrestling circuit now, and he's really been pushing himself. I know
Yeah,
he's
see,
doing
if they
it
did
to
a
keep his
cartoon
fighting
or animated
skills
series
sharp.
like this, that'd be so bomb.
Like all of us, he wants to be ready for action the minute we locate Sly. Carmelita returned to Interpol, where she threw herself into her work, busting criminals at a record pace. She's been so busy, I haven't seen her for a while now.
Because she's pissed because she
My
lost her boyfriend.
sources tell me she's conducting her own investigation into Sly's whereabouts. Out of everyone, I think she took his disappearance the hardest, even if she never shows it.
Maybe
At
if you
least
didn't
not in
act as
public.
sassy, then...
As for myself, I continue to search.
I lost
Even
my
using
girlfriend,
all
I lost my best
technology,
friend.
I haven't found a clue.
This game sucks.
The time machine is no help since we need to know where Sly was for that to work.
Wait, it doesn't work?
I get discouraged sometimes, but I'll never give up. Because I know Sly's out there, and I know that wherever he is, we will find him.
So what happened to him? Wait. So you have a time machine, but you can't use it? Wait, that's how it ends?
Ryuichi Cooper continued to refine his master ninja techniques, as well as his sushi.
That's
and
not
while
how
his
it
thefts
ends.
were never detected, his sushi restaurant was recognized as the finest in Japan.
Are you... that... that's so disappointing. Are you serious? That's how it ends? All that work? For a kind of cheesy fighting cutscene mash button sequence?
El Jefe remains behind
I
bars.
forgot about him.
He was transferred to a South American prison, where he now works rolling cigars. Unfortunately for him, there's no smoking allowed.
He probably wishes he could. Okay, okay. I feel a little let down. Because... oh, never mind.
Tennessee
Go on.
Kid Cooper recovered his gold and his place in history as the greatest outlaw of the Old West. His legend grew even bigger when he began stealing from crooked lawmen exclusively.
You know, true to his, like, whole form and everything. Alright, so... Bentley's just gonna go on this Reddit for a minute and talk about the characters, right? Do we need to care? I don't think we need to care. I mean, if you want to care, then sorry, I'm gonna talk about it because these guys suck. So, the end fight for this entire game that I thought was gonna be like this whole, like, Sly was gonna do this whole chase sequence. It's gonna be a crazy amount of platforming, so I have to use all my skills. I do like the fact that it did showcase the other Coopers. I'll give it that. Even though it was kind of short and brief. But Sly's thing, it's the final boss. Bob.
Cooper kept up
Hold
his
on, wait, I
faithful
actually do care about this
training
one.
and returned to his role as egg thief extraordinaire. Perhaps most importantly, he pioneered the use of his cane as a tool for thieving.
Sorry, I actually care for Bob. I don't really care about anyone else. I mean, I'll probably give it to Gala too. But, like, that's it, though. Like, I did all this work, and all I got was just that kind of cheesy final boss sequence. And then, of course, he was gonna get out. He was like, "Don't let me die." And Sly's like, "Why should I?" He's like, "Because I don't know." And Sly's like, "Okay, yeah, I'll let him go." That doesn't feel like Sly. I mean, yeah, he probably wouldn't let him, like, fall to his end, but that's it? You knew it was a trap.
Sir Gallup Cooper returned to his heroic adventures and went on to form the Knights of the Cooper Order, a gallant group that stole from corrupt nobility. He also became a successful, if overly dramatic, actor.
Wow. Typical of your own adult. Okay, I'm just playing. Wait. Actually, wait. They're gonna talk about Penelope, right? Because they've been going in boss fights? Do we know what happened to Penelope? She arrested? Bentley visit her? Yeah.
Penelope was sent to Europe's highest security prison, where she promptly escaped. She remains at large, and the police have no clue as to her whereabouts. Recently, however, I've been receiving mysterious postcards.
Yeah, mysterious. Yeah, she's obsessed with you. So, Penelope... Oh gosh, there's so much I have to unpack here. My head's actually... I don't know where to start.
Salim Al-Kupar finally retired from thieving and took a long nap. Then he dreamed up a lucrative new business. Parking his camel around town, he sold snacks to hungry customers. It was highly successful.
Congratulations, old man. You actually did the business. Like, there's so much to unpack here. I don't know where... I don't know where to start with this. First off, I didn't think it was gonna be that short. Oh.
After being locked up, Miss Decibel decided to make some changes. She had the horn removed from her trunk, enrolled in anger management classes, and began teaching music to other prisoners. With continued good behavior, she might get an early parole.
This isn't how I'm gonna end this marathon. I have an idea after this cutscene credits thing is done. Plus, it's a little early, so I got some plans for this, because this is not acceptable for me.
Dimitri returned to his globetrotting ways as a celebrity scuba diver, and even launched a new line of fashion wear. He's so successful, there's a new reality TV show chronicling his adventures.
He's got girls?
It's called Disco Diver.
Wait, he didn't do anything. He's got ladies pining over him? What? How? What did he do? Did he even have a role in this game? All right, man. Whatever. This game.
La Paradox had all his assets seized, including his art collection, and everything was donated to the city of Paris. I'm told his cell was modified to be completely odor-proof.
Gross.
I suppose that's good for the guards, since he's going to be living there for a very long time.
His life. He had everything. He threw it all away for revenge, which, I mean, yeah, with revenge, you'd end up getting blind on this. But you had everything. You threw it all away because you thought, all right, I'm going to go get every Cooper's cane and come up with this convoluted plan. Because I don't still really get it. I can't buy that. I don't know. Normally I'm a forgiving person. I like to believe it, but it just doesn't... I just can't, like, bring myself to believe it. That's literally how it ends. That's so sad. I can't believe that's how it ends. Does anything like, do we get like an extra world or anything? Paris epilogue? What happens if I load the game? This can't really be how it ends. My whole marathon, like, I don't know. Considering how good these games have been, I don't know what I was expecting. Like, I was hoping it'd be like some big crazy finale. Like, atmosphere-wise, the blimp blowing up. Alright, I got Carmelita, so... To play as Carmelita, you need to time travel to another menu. Would you like to go to the time travel menu? Oh, I can't play as Carmelita here? What the flip? And okay, so, alright. I'm gonna unpack a lot of things here. And... I'm gonna apologize in advance, but also not gonna apologize. Wait, a new time period can be accessed. There's more stuff? No, there isn't. Why did they say that? No other time period. What the hell are they talking about? If that isn't the lamest thing, okay, I'm not blind, right? It said a new time period could be accessed from the van menu. I was about to get hyped. I was like, oh, is there an extra world? To find out what the flip happened to Sly? Because we don't know what happened to Sly? Alright. We're gonna unpack this. I got some words. And I know how I want to end the Sly marathon. So, Bale says you should go a platinum game. No, man, no, that actually killed my hopes to do it. That's not motivating me to play this game. Alright. I'm gonna unpack a couple things here. Okay, where do I want to begin with this one? First, I guess I should give some praise to this game. Visually speaking, the game is fantastic. Now, obviously, if I had better hardware, I bet you it would look a lot better, but even for this, it's still nice. Like, it looks really good. And I like the direction they went a little bit. I prefer the old art direction, like the whole comic style, but I do like how some of the characters, to a degree, are. At least the Coopers. Lesser to a degree, I like mainly the Coopers. Carmelita doesn't look bad either. I like Carmelita, and I like Bentley. Bentley's always been, like, a plus. Murray, I feel like they kind of did Murray some bad justice, because Murray used to be all, like, cool. Now he looks just like a goober. Bale says go and platinum game, will be worth it. You get a special cutscene. Wait, for real? Wait. So I have to, like... What do you mean by platinum? Like, get everything? Is it because of the masks? Oh, do I have to get all the masks? Oh, are you for real? Bale's saying I need to do it. I don't know if I have to. It's kind of killing my hope. Is there like an extra world, or is it just a cutscene? Because if it's just a cutscene, then I don't know how motivated I am. But before I do that, I'm gonna finish this rant. Yeah, visually speaking, I prefer the art style of the older 3 games a lot more so. But I will admit, it's not bad. It looks good. It's clearly got more power with the PS3 compared to the PS2. So clearly, there's a lot more in this that's really nice. A pretty important cutscene. Oh, great. That doesn't make me happy. Well, then answer me this. Like, when you say platinum, does it mean I have to get the masks? Because unfortunately, in order to get the masks, that means I would have to actually go through, the jobs just to get all the mass again. Well, luckily it's not there, but I have to go through time to each and every area to get them. And how many mass am I missing? 2, another 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Wait, I'm missing 2 mass here? Missing 16 mass? If my math is right? God, I gotta get all those mass? Where am I at right now? No, 14 mass. Nah, I can't count. 14 mass, not 16. I gotta get 14 mass just to get... Is it one of these? Is it this that's like, oh, this is the extra thing? I don't know. I'll let the comment section decide. I'm not gonna do it now, but I'll let chat in the comment section determine whether it's really major or not. Because if it is that major, I guess I will. I mean, I did put some work, but still, to get 14 other mass is kind of eh. But okay, let me finish this rant here, because I'm still really mad about how Sly 4's ended. Because even if this extra cutscene was worth it, is it really worth it? Because I'm gonna assume it has something to do with Sly, right? Bale says look at the trophy list right now. All right, I'll hold you to it. So while I do this, I'm just gonna chat about it really quickly. I'm gonna do this rant. I talked about visually. I want to talk about the gameplay. I want to talk about the gameplay, how it plays. It actually plays really nice. Like, yeah, there were some moments and hiccups where the game was jank, but it wasn't as bad as when I played the older Sly games. I mean, yeah, when I had that whole issue back in the Tennessee's world, back in the western area, it sucked because I ran that glitch with the train. But for the most part, the game performs nicely when it works. Now, I would have preferred a different set of powers. They were cool at first, but some of them were kind of eh, so it's kind of a little lackluster to my liking, but it's not bad. Like, when it works really nicely. I really do think they could have given better skills with the Thief Net. Like, the other thing, too, is I like how they gave everyone, like, certain amounts of skills and stuff, but some of these skills I didn't have a need for. Like, Carmelita, for example. And I'm a little heated on that one. Carmelita's playable, but other than the one time when I fought the boss, or the other time when I did the belly dancing, was there really a need for Carmelita? And we could make the argument of, yeah, sure, you didn't really deal with Carmelita for a while, but that's also not true, because Carmelita was back in the second game, or sorry, back in the second world, the western area, and despite how you feel, or whatever was going on between her and Sly, which I really don't like at all how they handled it in this game, he was still helpful and, like, reliable in the fourth area at the very least. They could have added some missions that was specific to Carmelita. They didn't have to do, oh, it's Sly, and then you have, like, a small segment of Carmelita. That's kind of sucks. And I know someone can make the argument of, well, it's mostly about Sly Cooper and the gang, but surely Carmelita has earned her stripes at this moment to, like, help out, right? Or no? It can't just be me. That's the only thing. I'm trying not to get to the super heated stuff. I'm trying to do the smaller things. And I was trying to start this with, like, finding all the good things. The sound. Okay, there's one thing that this game definitely delivered. The music is... I love the music in this game. Music definitely delivers, especially Murray's theme, especially when I get the victory themes. Like, Sly's never missed when it came to music, and I like how Sansaru kept it up. Like, good on you with that, Sansaru. But I think that's all the praise I probably have to... Oh, and the costumes, because the other games, you didn't really have it. I do like the ability of Sly's costumes. I gotta really give it praise, because even the other 3 Sly games didn't have this kind of mechanic of, oh, okay, Sly has like 5 different costumes, and I like how each and every one was useful. Dude, especially the thief one, or the, what's the name of it? What's this, the one you get in the, area? Oh, it is literally just called the thief one. Oh, okay, whatever. Well, like, all these costumes have its use. Like, you can use the thief to slow down time, and I already figured out, wow, that could be useful for going for the treasures, and it really did help. The archer costume to make your own areas, to shoot enemies from afar, but mainly just to make, like, room to, or, ropes so you can get from place to place for traversal. The saber tooth didn't really have much use for me. I thought I could use... I tried it off camera. I tried to, like, hit enemies. I think I did this on camera once, but I tried it off camera again. I tried to hit enemies and be distracted, and it kind of worked, kind of not really. It's kind of eh. I think it's the worst of the costumes, but it's kind of got its usage. But the Jailbird was fantastic. It's strong. It's kind of nice to be able to just run on the ball and just, you know, get from A to B and crush anything. And obviously the Samurai costume's just super sturdy. You didn't really have a need for it outside of, like, a few fiery areas, but, I mean, I kind of forgot about it a couple times, but it still has its use. But clearly we all know the best costume was the Thief one, so it made sense that they had to end it for the, leave it at the end, which is nice. Bale says, yeah, okay, complete 100% of the game. There's also a few for coin collecting. Oh, wait, but I already have so many coins. What do you mean? I'll worry about that later. But I think that's all the praise I have to give to Sly for. I mean, I do like the cutscenes. I really would love if they made a series. I'm being a broken record here. If they made a series based off how they did like the animated visuals for this, oh man, like sign me up. I would have ate that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I love those cutscenes. They had so much fun. And oh no, there is one more thing I can give praise to, because despite the lines, can't go wrong with the voice actors, because I love how they got back, for example, Kevin Miller for Sly, and I think his name's Chris Murphy, as the Murray, and Matt Elson as Bentley. Like, you can't get anybody else to do those. Unless, of course, someone is looking to try and do a fan project with me as Sly. I would not be opposed to the idea. Why not DM me, or let me know on Discord? I'll have my people get in contact with your people, and we can work something out. And yeah, you can make the whole ongoing joke for Carmelita, because she always has to have a different voice actress in every game. She's not Sly 2 to me, but I do like Sly 4's voice actress. It's definitely better than 3, because 3 felt stiff to me. But I think that's all the praise I have, because unfortunately, all I got in my head right now are all the things that, for lack of a better term, made me sad. Sad V, not happy. Like, where do we begin? I know I've talked about it already. I didn't realize that this ending was going to be a podcast, so I guess I can multitask while I'm doing this, because I don't want to end the Sly marathon with that. So we're just going to go and do a little something really quickly here. As I grab my PS3 and almost break it as I lean over. I have a lot of gripes with Sly 4. Like, I really, really think they could have done a number of things better. Like, the first instance, we're messing with time. Why not use that to go more to... Why don't we know about Sly's dad or Sly's mom? Like, we have a time machine that's able to do this, and we're just like, no, all that matters is focusing on, like, ancestors. And I like that aspect. Yeah, you get to see more about some of Sly's favorite ancestors, but there's so many others that they could have done, and they just didn't. I don't know why they didn't. It baffles me. Especially Sly's dad. Like, all this, Sly's biggest motivation was losing his dad to the Fiendish Five back in the first game. And you would think, with the time machine, yeah, I get it. You can't mess with the flow of time. It causes issues. But surely they would have done something cool where, like, I don't know, there was a moment where Sly would think, oh, can I use, I don't know, the cane? Because it was his father's cane, right? Couldn't I've used Sly's cane to go back to the past and maybe, like, see how my dad came to be and all this stuff? Because we really didn't get much about Sly's dad. And yeah, I get it. Some people would be like, well, no, you can't slave Sly's father because it would throw everything off. That's fair. I give you to you. But I want to at least know more about him and Sly's mom. But no, okay, forget it. That's a gripe, I guess. Bale says, can I point out Sly's movie outfit makes him look hot? I'm trying to remember how he looked. Oh yeah, he does look pretty damn good in the Sly movie. Because Rainmaker's doing it. And we still don't know what the flip's going on with Sly's movie. Okay, we don't need to talk about Sly's movie, but I'm still hopeful for that, because I really want a Sly movie. What else is really getting me heated? Oh, I know what else is getting me heated. Freaking Penelope. And the rest of the thieves since Sly 3. Now, I already said this rant before, so what I'm saying is probably not going to be anything different as I pop the old school Sly games in there, because I really want to play the Sly collection. There's a certain thing I want to do really quickly. You really mean to tell me that, one, we couldn't really get much of the Guru or Fiery Feet with the Panda King, or anything? We didn't get. It's cool getting like the little like notches and stuff and Easter eggs of the treasures. I like that aspect. I am not denying the treasures. I love it. But you mean to tell me we couldn't like see more about that? Or wait, was it just Sansaro? No, not Sansaro. I apologize. It wasn't just Sansaro that dropped the ball. Excuse me. Who did this? Who made Sly? The Sly 4? Big Red? Was it them? Or was it just Sansaro? God, it's taking me back. I want to go back to... well, there's a couple things I want to go back to. Oh, it is just Sansaro. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting heated. I'm not thinking straight, because I'm losing myself here. But, like... Theo says, also, Sly 1 is coming to PS5 through PS Plus. Well, hopefully that'll give people to be like, you know what, we should redo Sly. I would love a Sly remake, but I'll talk about that at the very end. Penelope! Like, the rest of the Thieves, too. Why did we not get much of the Panda King? Maybe you could make the argument of, oh, Sly still doesn't want to deal with the Panda King, but I thought they, like, put their odds against them, you know, got back to normal. Man, look at how it used to look. I still miss this art style. It's just nothing beating it, man. Nothing beating this. Holy moly, I miss this. Like, nothing's beaten how this game looks and how it performs. As I adjusted my chair. But they could have had a moment with the Panda King that would have been nice. Man, look how Bentley and Murray used to look. God, I miss this. Maybe I'll do this in a minute. There's something I want to do really quickly. And I'm pretty sure some people could probably piece 2 and 2 together as I do this. Where is it this? I think it's this level. No, it's not this. Where is the boss area? Oh, there it is. Yeah, boom, there you go. This is what I want to do real quick. Because I had a friend that talked about, this game is not bad, you're just not good at it.
I could feel that Cooper vibe coming. Most distastefully bad juju.
Yeah, well,
Just
you
wanted
give
to
me the
know
creeps too, lady. Cooking up an army of ghosts isn't a very neighborly pastime.
I can't skip this. I thought I could. 'Cause I'm not done with my Sly rant. I want to finish it before I go playing this minigame again.
All I hear is blah, blah, blah. Well, if Joe
I'm pretty sure most people have already seen me
flop,
do this again, but I'm just going to do it again.
let them flop. See you in the next world, Sly Cooper.
Whatever, lady. I'm better than you. Alright, before we get on that one, I'm finishing this rant, and I am going to end it with Sly 1, or maybe Sly 2, I'm just curious. But, like, Penelope and the rest of the thieves, they could have done so much more with them, or with the rest of the group. Like, why did we get... Okay, you can make the argument, again, with... I already talked about Panda King. Maybe you can make the argument with Guru, because the Guru is not about that kind of lifestyle. He's trying to, you know, keep it to himself, being with nature. But you would think, with being friends with us... I'm just saying, like, play the scenario right now. If you and I, like 5 other people were like lifelong friends, or not necessarily lifelong friends, we became friends over like a good period of time. Like legitimate friends, like through thick and thin. And I don't know, after like a good couple of months or however long the time span is, something bad happens to like friend B. Wouldn't you be in the same band camp with me and be like, oh, well, I know we haven't talked in a minute, but we used to be boys. Let me go lend some help and check it out. Like, I get the Guru might have his own thing, Panda King might have his own thing. But surely if Sly and the others were in danger, I would think Guru or Panda King would be like, oh, okay, we need to go help out because they're friends and stuff. And that also is why I'm so upset with Penelope. Because Penelope's whole thing was that she was tired of being like the lone thief, and she grew to like the Coopers. And I know I'm being with this brain already. I know the whole, okay, you didn't want Bentley to play second fiddle to Sly. I'm pretty sure that could have had a good dynamic of Bentley going against Sly. I would have loved to see that. I mean, I don't want it to happen, but I would have loved to see it regardless. I know it seems like kind of like hypocritical, but we can always see it. Like the best friend / the sidekick is tired of the main character being all the popular one. So of course it's going to be some like falling out. We've all seen the, spoilers ahead, but we've all heard of the Luffy versus Usopp thing. So you already know on that aspect. And if you don't, then whatever, I'm saying it anyway. But they could have done more with that. And they didn't. And, you know, it is what it is. But with Penelope's aspect, yeah, Bentley's quote-unquote playing second fiddle. I can understand you're frustrated with Sly. But to justify trying to unalive him and to work with a paradox, which, again, his plan was so stupid. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like, Penelope's supposed to be one of the smarter ones to match Bentley to a T. And they worked together to make the time machine, and you mean to tell me that Penelope decided to work with Bentley because of a promise for more money? And again, didn't they have some access to like so many treasures, where they could have stolen so many other things? I guarantee you, they could have made way more money traveling together than Penelope going against it. Be like, I just need you, Bentley. We don't need Sly. What do you got against the Murray? What kind of world is it that people hate the Murray? Which I'm still salty that the Murray doesn't get any love. And you gotta tell me that Bentley's just, you know, okay, he doesn't get a girlfriend now because she happened to be evil? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. And I really was hoping that, deep in my mind, that there was a thing where Penelope was mind-controlled. If she was mind-controlled, I would not be this heated. And yet, she wasn't. She was apparently in her right mind. And it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense. It frustrates me. But the last thing, I'm gonna end this rant. The last thing that really frustrated, I mean, there's more I could definitely be frustrated with, like the direction, what they could have done with time or time mechanics. I would have loved to see like more origins of my dad again, or the whole deal with clockwork. I would have loved seeing Neela again, like back in Sly 2, or Mugshot, because I miss talking about the Dingus Maracabagoogus and all that jazz, with a bunch of big words and not enough pictures. But the thing I think that also really gets me heated, or the last thing I gotta say that gets me heated, is how they handled Sly and all the characters rather, their personalities in this. Like Penelope is definitely the first fuse, but I don't like how they handled anybody in this game except Bentley. Bentley's been the one character, even like the whole Penelope thing aside, Bentley's been the one constant person that I've not felt they've done anything bad to him, and thank goodness. If anything, they kept giving him more and more perks. Bentley hasn't changed, but I get Sly cares for Carmelita. I'm not saying anything on that aspect. But for the fact of him being so, like, he's so caught up with it that he's kind of, like, losing his cool. Playing, like, hey, Carmelita, you see me doing this thing? Aren't I cool? Like, at one moment, did he get jealous about Galeth being, like, or no, was it Kid or Galeth? One of the two. He got jealous because, no, it was Galeth. Because there was the mission where Carmelita was going to go save him. And, Sly was like, well, you didn't have my back in these missions. It's like, Sly, she was Interpol. She's not supposed to. Like, you had your moments, yeah, but you guys have your own things. You're both sides of the law. Two sides of the same coin, or however else you want to say it. Whatever. But I don't like how they handled Sly. You can't... I'm still giving praise to Kevin Miller. I'm not saying the voice actors and actresses didn't do their work. It's still fantastic. But the writing could have been so much better. Sly spent the past 3 games being this cool, calm, and collected person. Even when when the chips were down and it didn't look like things were good, like everything was gonna fall to crap, Sly was usually the, okay, I've got this, it's all fine. Even back when he was about to get crushed in Sly 3, like he felt it was the end, but didn't really feel like it was the end. He was like, yeah, my life's flashing before my eyes. I can't let it end like this. He's panicked, but not like losing his character. It kind of feels like he's stepping out of his character, right? And maybe, I don't know, I'm not really much of a writer or anything like that. And maybe I'm not saying like the smarter things when I'm trying to feel. It's always been, I always found it hard to express how I feel when I get this heated. But I really feel like they could have just done that better. And Carmelita, you're not off the chopping block either. I get it. You have your whole mission, and yeah, you feel Sly betrayed you, blah, blah, blah. But you spent how many times with the Sly? First off, you're not off easy. You lied to Sly. Yeah, Sly lied to you too, but you were the one that was like, yeah, no, you're Constable Cooper. You've been a member of the force and my boyfriend and all these things. And it was sweet. Yeah. But you could have easily seen the signs. And I'm not saying Sly's not without fault. It could have been so much easier if they talked. I didn't realize I was watching like a K-drama where you don't get to see any kind of resolution until like episode 11 or 12. I'm making a joke here. But the issue that I have is, okay, so you feel betrayed that Sly didn't talk about why he's going back to thieving. Sly, you know what would have solved all this problem? My family's in danger. I'm about to be erased from history. My friends are in danger. I need to do this. I'm sorry. That could have solved 80% of the problems between these two. And Carmelita, you could have listened to him instead of being steaming mad and sassy and angry with everything. She's literally in this game. I think Carmelita's best description of this game is angry woman with gun. Like if you find a better character trait to describe Carmelita in this game, let me know in the comments section. Because other than that, I can't think of any moment in this game except for that very last minute when she was like, Sly, I think that was the only time I've never heard I've heard Carmelita not be angry. And I'm not saying you can't not be angry. I mean, look at Samus. She's literally woman too angry to die. But this is different. Carmelita had so much character growth in the past 3 games like everyone else. Like, say what you will about her voice, like, actress and all that jazz. But the first game, she was just, I want to apprehend Sly. And then she realized Sly's bad, but there's worse evils out there, and like the chase. Sly 2, they had their ending moment where they got to like have a heart-to-heart. That alone is what sealed the deal for me. That ending cutscene in Sly 2, when Sly's flying away and Carmelita's like, I'll see you soon, Ringtail. That should have been clear enough as day to be like, oh, okay, there's definitely something there. Yeah, they're still kind of going against each other, but they're not, against each other. You know what I'm saying? And then we get to Sly 3, and that's what really got me. Because it's clearly they like each other. They want to be with each other. Like, we all obviously see it. Blah, blah, blah. course, so if Sly and Penelope got together, that would be one other random ship that I'm not saying I'm opposed to. But I'm making a joke. I'm making a joke. Like, you spent so much time establishing these character traits, and then Sly 4 happened and basically just slapped everyone in the face. And to end it all, the Murray. I've said this so many times how much I freaking love Murray in this game. Excuse me, the Murray in this game. And, like, what was his character trope in this? What was his thing? In the first game, he was just the lovable oaf. He had a couple missions, he didn't have much, but he was still lovable, loyal, and helped out. Yeah, he was kind of a coward, and the transition from Sly 1 to Sly 2 was really good, because he didn't want to be just the spineless coward that loved to eat. He wanted to help out and show his strength. Plus, I don't even think he really was so much of a glutton. Well, he probably was, but not as much in Sly 2 and 3 compared to this. He was all about, like, helping his friends and being, like, a valued member of the team. That was the beginning of the Murray. And then Sly 3, it was also good progression, because what happened to Bentley was tragic. Murray blames himself. He had to go do some soul searching. It was nice seeing Murray put in that effort, that, at all things considered, even if you were good friends, to be fair, that's not necessarily something you had to do. But Murray wanted to, because he loved being with his friends. He considered them like family. They were his family, essentially. They were his family. And it was nice to see that. And yeah, everyone went their separate ways, but it was nice that they were still, like, good chums and friends. Now, yeah, they kept Murray's loyalty in this, but I want you guys to do a challenge of me right now. Whether you watch my playthrough or you decide to play it for yourself, I want you to do a count. Like, you don't have to do this, but I challenge you. Get a piece of paper, get a pencil, make a tally mark every time out of Murray's mouth is something about food. If you end up with over 50 things, then congratulations, you're helping prove a point. Because Murray's thing this whole time is mainly food. Yeah, he's still got the whole, like, violent, I'm still the muscle, I'll still help out kind of thing, and they kept that going. But most of Murray's thing was just, I gotta eat. And back in the caveman area, when Murray was just kind of like losing his heart because he was like, oh, you don't need me, I kind of felt for a little bit, oh, okay, he's breaking down a little bit. But I still wasn't happy with that. Because, again, why should Murray feel that way? He already had his breaking moment back in Sly 2 to 3. With Bentley had that happen. And he shouldn't be regressing back to what he was. Or something close to Sly 1. Like, it doesn't make sense why they did that, or why they decided to do this. I don't know if it's because Sansaru didn't know what they were doing. It's because, like, is it the whole thing with, like, kind of how they do with Metal Gear to Metal Gear Survive? Like, you can't have a good game without Kojima? Because clearly Sucker Punch knew what they were flipping doing, and Sansaru had the performance, but they didn't deliver. I just, and I know they do great games. I'm not saying Sansaru is bad. I just think that they really dropped the ball with this. And this shouldn't be how... Okay, obviously this is just my heated opinion. But this shouldn't be how this marathon was supposed to end. At least in my book. I'm happy I got to play it. And this is definitely, like, now I realize it, a total, like, wow, how first world greedy of you. Technically, they didn't have to make this game for you, V. How dare you? I'm very grateful I got the opportunity to play this game. I don't want that to be taken out of context. Because they didn't have to make a Sly 4. I'm grateful we got to see more Sly. And I really do hope for more. I do not hate the game whatsoever. I would, if my memories were erased and I had to play Sly 4, I would wholeheartedly do it. I mean, yeah, I played Sly 4 for the first time now, and it's all cool. But I'm not saying what they did was, like, so bad that everyone should, like, attack them or anything. Don't do that, because they are good people, they worked hard, and at the end of the day, they didn't have to do this, so we should be deserving of it. And they clearly... the aspects they did perform really well on, like the voice direction, like the gameplay, like the world environments. I love the worlds. They definitely did really nice with it. But compared to the first 3 games, it just wasn't it. Like, I would put it as, like, maybe a 6 out of 10 to me. But it's definitely, like, my least like of the Slies. And that's comparing to the first game, where it definitely had its jank moments. And that's all I got, at least for the rant, but I really feel like they could have done better. But I did not want to end the Sly Marathon with this. I want to end the Sly Marathon with this aspect. If I can remember how this game plays. Remember this, guys? Remember when I first played this? God, I missed this. Oh yeah, I'm remembering I have, like, powers and stuff. Yeah, there's a reason why I'm doing this again. One of my friends was talking about this, asking me, what's your favorite Sly boss now that you are gonna beat it? And I was like, oh, I'll probably talk about it once I beat, or excuse me, they were like, when you beat Sly 4, because you say you're gonna do the finale, what is gonna be your favorite boss throughout the Sly games? And I maybe can't remember it all that well right now, but I would definitely say my favorite has to be either Sly 1's Panda King or Sly 1's Panda King, I really do like. I thought it was really cool. I also like Bentley's whole, like, thing in Sly 2. I can't remember who it was he fought, but when I had to use the traps, I really like that mechanic. And I also have to give Murray's, his round one-on-one fight, which I think was also Sly 2. Wow, really just, I guess Sly 2 really has got to be the ones with my favorite bosses. I mean, I like Sly 1's Panda King, but I thought about Miss Mojo. I like Miss Mojo, except for how this game performs.
You can't run away forever.
We already played this, so I'm just going to talk over it. I'm just going to lower the music, but I would like this more. My friend brought up this Mojo fight because they're like, they watched it. One of my newer friends is starting to watch my Sly Marathon, which shout out to you, man. I'm really grateful. You didn't have to, but thank you. They watched the Miss Mojo aspect and like, was it really that bad? I was like, it's not that it's bad, it's just something's off. Like, it doesn't perform as it is. And people keep mocking me thinking I was just bad at it, but I'm not. It's just the game doesn't do what it was. But I don't know. I really gotta say, Panda King's definitely my favorite in Sly 1. I guess Murray's thing is probably better to me in Sly 2, but Bentley's is really close. Sly 3's boss? Oh, hold on. I think I got this. Tag, big tag. Tag, big. Big. Oh. Hey. You. I do like this Mojo's thing, though. I really like what they did with Sly 1. Like, every level's kind of like its own minigame. I'm surprised I'm doing this well. I would have thought for sure I'd mess up. Tag, tag, boop, boop, big, big, do. Big, tag, big. Ooh, you. Oh, I'll take that. I forgot the horseshoes. Big, tag, big. Ooh, you. Big, tag, big. You. Big, tag, big. You. Don't be fooled. I may be doing all right, but that's also because I'm really trying to do my best with this and not embarrass myself. It should be better on music, though. Like, it should be timed to music, yeah? You know Kevin Miller had fun doing this. Big tag, big tag, big tag. Boom. Big, boom, tag. Tag, boom, big. Big, boom, tag. Tag, boom, big. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, you. Wow, the fact that I did that first try, again, after a while.
Some rhythm, right?
Alright. It may have looked like I handled it, but my problem is, when I played that for the first time, it wasn't on beat. And I think my brain was just thinking like, okay, I know it's not timed right.
if you go poking around his
Yeah,
stronghold in
okay,
China,
I got it. Go fight Panda King.
you're
Okay.
likely to get poked back.
Yeah, well, if he's anything like the rest of you, I think I'll manage.
God, I miss it.
Ms. Ruby's section of the
Alright, I
Thieves
can't skip.
Raccoonus held notes
Stop!
from my
I
pioneering
don't
ancestor,
care.
Slyton
I mean, I
Khan.
do care, but I
His
don't need to do it
invisibility
again.
technique allowed him to steal from corrupt pharaohs and greedy noblemen.
But I missed this.
Right on schedule, Inspector
Comic
Fox's
style,
arrival
look at
cued
how
my
it used to
exit.
look for the
The
cutscenes.
production of
I
zombies
do
made
like what they
illegal
did
in
with
the
Sly
World
4,
Peace
but
Accord of 71.
it's just not the
Burdened
same
Ms.
heart as
Ruby a
this
life
Latin
sentence
hottie plus
behind
big
bars.
bad voodoo mama.
While the
It's
gang
just
and
not the
I
same.
enjoyed a few weeks in the tropical sunshine,
But I guess
working
it's
on our
just me.
tans in preparation for our next caper.
I am curious if they actually did do comics. I heard from a commenter that talked about how they actually have comics based off of Sly, and I was like, oh, for real? That's awesome. How do I get out of here? I think I actually have to literally reset the thing. I'm honestly just like buying time here. I'm gonna end it with a Sly 2 cutscene. But I don't know, like I didn't want to end the Sly marathon on a rant about my disappointment towards Sly 4, which is funny because it's gonna be titled Sly 4 and yet I'm playing the old school Slys. But I just didn't want to end it like that. I should, but although most people probably just called it there and was like a thing, but I am grateful because I really did like Sly. And yeah, to be fair, I never got to play Jak and Daxter until like last year. And I was usually a Ratchet and Sly person, but never beat Sly 4. So I am grateful I got the chance to actually like experience this. And I really do love Sly. I think more people do need to get into it. And despite how some of you guys may be new to me and be like, oh, well, you really talk a lot about like how much you're kind of dissing on Sly 4. Is it worth it? I think it's worth it. Like, you should play the Sly marathons. I don't know. Does anyone know in chat or YouTube? You can let me know in the comment section. Because I know they're doing the first game for PS5 and modern PS5. But are they doing all the Sly games? Or is it just the first one? I hope they do, at the very least, 2 and 3. And then work on, 4 afterwards. Because if they just do... I mean, I'm grateful if they do Sly 1, but I think they could have done a little bit more, personally speaking, but Alright, I want to end it with the cutscene. Is there no way to see the cutscenes in this? Oh, that's Sly 3. Sly 3 is waiting for cutscenes. Oh, no, there it is. Watch a movie. I want to watch the final cutscene to this. Because I think it's a good, like, finish for the whole, like, how Sly feels between Sly and Carmelita. I don't know, it's just me. I think this is the end? But yeah, I want this to be the end-all, be-all to my Sly marathon, is the cutscene when Sly's swinging away and Carmelita does her own little thing, because I thought that was really cute. That's probably one of my favorite cutscenes in this whole thing. But yeah, if you didn't mind my whole rant, and I apologize for my rant, but I'm really trying to get in the habit of expressing myself better. I really do love Sly. I really honestly do. If they make a remake, I don't know if I'd have the luxury to be able to be cast in it. Like, highly doubt it. I really hope they get the OGs, but I would love to be at least like the person A or Tree B. Like, to be a part of it. I'd be like, guys, I got to be a part of Sly 5. It's doing it. They're real. At the same time, I still want a movie. I told you I was going back to it, Theo. I really want a Sly movie. I saw that trailer. We talked about it throughout this playthrough a bunch of times. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, please look up the Sly Cooper movie trailer. It still looks good to this day. Even though I don't know why Murray looks like... they just can't seem to get Murray's, like, design right. Like, I love what they did from the difference between Sly 1 and 2, because Sly 1's Murray's cute, and Sly 2 Murray just is so enjoyable. You can't hate the Murray. But the movie Sly, they got the personality, or the movie Murray, excuse me. They got Murray right, and then design-wise, they're like, just give him a dirty A shirt and put some, like, tar over his face because he's, working on his car, or working on the car and stuff. I don't know, I just feel like they could have... I want more for Sly. Plus, I want to see what Carmelita looks like. I'm not denying it. Carmelita's hot as flip. They said it before. Latin hottie. I want to see what she looks like in Sly 5. That's probably one of the reasons why they couldn't do it. Because they're like, oh, wait, hold on. Considering what they did with Sly 4, the ante's got to be upped if Sansara... Well, no, Sansara doesn't have a hand in that, right? Even though they clearly want to make their characters that attractive. which they really need to do it to Penelope. I prefer Penelope's nerdy look, if you ask me. What? Glasses are awesome. But, I don't know, I really hope they do a Sly movie. But I'm really grateful to be in this time, because I really do love Sly, and I want more people to play Sly. I really hope some of you guys have been like, you know what? I want to try this for myself. I want to play Sly Cooper. I think it'd be fantastic.
And there we were.
Oh, hold on, I
at
got
the
this
end
up.
of the road. The Claw Gang had been defeated, and the clockwork parts lay scattered around in heaps. Yet, despite the explosion, they remained pristine. It was as if nothing could ever hurt them. Carmelita cursed herself for showing up too late to get a few shots in on Clockla. So she took it out on what was close at hand, the Hague chip. And just like that, it was over. Without that core piece, that essential center of clockwork, there was nothing left. The parts aged before our eyes as if time had finally caught up with the ancient bird.
Don't say that. Time's a trigger
How
word.
ironic that Carmelita, a police officer, would be the one to lift the curse from the Cooper family. The menace of clockwork would never again rise to threaten me or my children. True to her nature, she informed us that we were all under arrest. But one look at my gang told me that we were in no shape for a fast getaway.
Aww.
So I offered to go peacefully in exchange for letting my friends walk. They'd taken some bruises through all of this, but I was surprised, shocked really, to see them leave their gear behind as they walked away. Their wounds were deeper than I'd imagined. Those guys were hurting. Carmelita's old police unit soon arrived. With
Doesn't
me
it
in
bring you
custody,
back
her name was
watching the
cleared,
cutscene?
and she even got a well-deserved promotion. It was the least I could
And one thing I love that they kept going, the narration between the
ride
characters.
to
It's always
HQ
nice.
started with us sitting in silence, trying to read each other's thoughts. As
Hey.
the reality of my capture started to sink in, she began to relax, and we got to talking. We spoke freely about our previous adventures, comparing notes and even getting in a few laughs. Then we started talking about, well, everything. Books,
Video games,
music,
the future of the series,
art.
the movie.
It was like we were on a first date. She even showed me the bottle she'd been saving for the special occasion of my arrest. My heart sank when she realized that our short flight across town had already taken 2 hours, a fact I kinda clued into after seeing the Eiffel Tower float by 17 times.
Didn't matter because you were
She
farting.
went forward to ask the pilot what was up, and it looked like my pals had left me a little going-away present before taking off.
Thanks for the
Floating
drink,
away
though.
on the night breeze, I could faintly make out Carmelita's voice.
I'll find you, Cooper!
Say it.
I'll be seeing you soon, Ringtail.
Apparently not, because I don't know what the flip happened to Sly. But see, that's what I like. A good ending like that. Is that so much to ask, Sly 4? Or is it just me? No. Probably is. But, I mean, that's all I got. I'm just grateful because I finally got to beat the Sly movie. The Sly Marathon. I finally got to beat Sly 4 that I never got a chance to beat when I was younger. I like this. I do like this. Can I quit from here? I can't quit from here. Dale says we do know what happened to Sly. Do we? I don't know what the flip happened to Sly. Actually, since I already did Sly 2, I might as well showcase 3, huh? I know I said I want to end it with 2, but I guess we should be fair and show the cutscene at 3, just to end it. We've done a couple of moments between Sly 1, 2, and 3. I didn't do the ending cutscene to that, Sly 1. Although I did have the thought to do, like, the animated thing. Dale says, yeah, that's a secret ending. Do I have to get all the masks? You know what? I'm going to do a poll. Because I don't know if it's worth. I mean, if this cutscene is, like, good... Well, okay, it's got to be, like, a bomb cutscene. Considering what we've been through for Sly 4, it has to be something really good. And if it's not, then whatever. But I'm going to leave a poll on YouTube at some point in time. I might even do Discord as well. And I'll have you viewers decide. I refuse to look it up. Unless someone comes out of nowhere and spoils me, then whatever. Bale says it literally just shows where he is. Okay, so he's okay. I mean, I had a feeling he had to be alive. Or when he is, because, you know, it's Fly 4 time travel thing. Well, okay, whatever. I do have hopes for. Yeah, like I said, I'll do a poll to see what people think. But if I had to say one last thing I want to ask about when it comes to picking you viewers' brains, it's on the aspect of. I know we talked about Sly 4 before, but I'm curious how you viewers would feel of a choice between the two. Would you guys be more... Let's see. Look at this. Come on. Ah, and I freaking love Penelope. All right, whatever. It says, yeah, he wakes up, you get a very quick look at where he's at. Okay, so at least we know he's, like, okay. Where do I do the movies for it? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I just want to see the ending cutscene for it. Actually, you know what? No, I don't want to end it with Sly 3. I know exactly what I want to end it with. Since I'm, you know, buying your time. Oops, wrong button. I know exactly how I want to end it. I'm going back to Sly 1. Oh, damn it. Stuck with controls. I want viewers to let me know in the comments section. I mean, it's the finale anyway, so if you manage to deal with my rant, then the very least, if I can be kind and ask, is two things. First off, I will most likely, unless something happens or unless I get spoiled by somebody, because knowing some of my friends, they probably will. All it's going to take is one moment. There's one friend in my friend group that when he gets hyped, he ends up like accidentally spoiling a lot, and we love him, but it's kind of the reason why we kept, every time he talks, we always do the sound around, and he gets frustrated because we kind of have this whole thing about him being the spoiler owl, because it just happens when you get overhyped. You tend to not think too much. Not think into it. But, yeah, the first thing I want to do is a poll about whether it's worth going for the masks. Because if that's the only thing I'm missing, then I would have to replay the jobs. I'm probably not going to showcase getting all those masks, because I don't think I need to do it, unless people say otherwise, which they probably will let me know in the comment section. I don't think I need to, though, all things considered. But if this cutscene's really, like, goated, like, worthy, considering how I feel, especially considering that whole rant I just did on Sly 4, then I'll definitely do a bonus. But if not, then I'll happily end it where it is. But that's the first thing. The other thing I like to ask you viewers is to let me know. I know I've done this before, but I really, really want you viewers to share with me your opinion on this. This is just for my own ego. But between... I can't believe there's still 2 more cutscenes of this. But between a remake of the first Sly games or a Sly 5, what do you think is more likely? Now, I have a feeling, based off what Bayo's saying, that the idea of a Sly 5 is hinged based off this cutscene, so I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that, and hopefully I don't get spoiled, but whatever happens, happens. But I wouldn't mind being more on the Bandcamp of a remake. I'm not saying ill on Sly 4, and granted, I don't know what this secret cutscene is. It might honestly be worth it, but that probably just goes to show how much I exist on time travel. But I would love a remake of the Sly games. I've been thinking about it, even when I last talked about it, and I think my end-all be is I would love if they remade Sly 1, 2, and 3. Like, how they... I played Ratchet. I'm more caught up with Ratchet than anything else. Granted, I haven't played every Ratchet. But, like, when they did Rift Apart, which I would love to do on stream one day, maybe as a one visit or something, I would love for Sly Cooper to look kind of like that. Now, I don't know if we'll go back to this kind of art style, because it's so unique. Like the comics and the comic style and everything, but surely they can, right? I don't know, but yeah, this is where I'm gonna end it because I really just thought this was kind of interesting seeing a Tokyo, like a Japanese anime version of this. I remember showcasing this last time. I'm gonna do it again for the finale of this because why the flip not?
いやー危なかった。ま、カルマリータちゃんには悪いけど、今回も俺様たちの勝ちだ。このデータファイルがあれば、叩きが打てる。あれはまだ。
Seems like she had information all about me when I was younger. I was sitting on my dad's lap. He wrote all the stuff about all his past people kept talking about, you know, doing all these cool things and stealing stuff. Thievius raccoonus, which is not a disease. It was supposed to be given to me, so I'd have all the capabilities of all the past Coopers. All these people were robbed, all because of famous people of my family. It was going to be mine, and then they came through the door. I thought they were pizza people, but they didn't give me pizza. Instead, they gave me despair. I lost everything. They ripped up my Thieves Raccoonus like it was nothing more than somebody trying to unravel a package. I tried to get it back, but clearly, I was a kid. I was able to do jack squat. My precious book was ruined. Left without my parents because I'm clearly sad, I found myself in an orphanage where I found my friends, Bentley and Murray. Bentley, the brains. He was teased a lot, but he was smart. And Murray, he's the Murray. That's all I got. The three of us became good friends, great thieves, and vowed to become the greatest thieves around. Of course, I gotta avoid my on-again, off-again girlfriend, but I will prove my father. Okay, I lost that. I was gonna say, I'll prove that I'm worthy of my father's lineage, of being the next bearer of the Thieves Raccoonus. I lost it. I lost it the whole way because I was trying not to laugh. I can end up being Goober. Ugh. How does Snap Cube do it? They do they don't script it, they just kind of wing it. Man, I need some practice. But alright, folks, that's where I'm truly gonna end it for this Sly Cooper 4 and Sly Marathon. I got nothing. I'm hungry, and I'm spent. Bale says he's cute in this one. Isn't he? Like, the Japanese one was so... oh, whoops, I didn't mean to press X. Ah, flip. Can I skip? Okay, I can skip. Like, the Japanese one's so good. I don't know. I really want to know what people feel like when it comes to a remake against Sly 5. If you have ideas of what they can do with Sly 5, let me know. I mean, the only thing I can think of is they have a time machine that clearly is not as useful, despite it being a time machine. You would think they have the ability to, like, mess with so many things, and they didn't. I already did my rant on that, I'm not gonna go back into that, but they kind of dropped the ball on it. But if you can find some things they can utilize to use that for Sly 5, let me know. But nonetheless, I can't thank you all enough. This episode ended up being more of a rant episode than I thought. Definitely more podcasty than I thought. But to be fair, I was really expecting it to be... I thought this episode was going to be like the big all-climactic thing, and clearly it wasn't, but you know what? At least I got to enjoy the ride. There was a lot in Sly I loved. Clearly 1, 2, and 3 are clearly my jam. I don't know, man, Sly 2 and 3, I guess, I don't know, Sly 2 had a lot of things going for it. Sly 3 has to be my favorite? I don't know. Sly 2 or 3 is my favorite, and then whichever one it's not is the second one. Obviously, Sly 1's third, and Sly 4 is the last one. But I'm still grateful because Sly is still fun. I like this franchise a lot, and I don't want to see it fall into obscurity. I really think more people should play this game. I think you should. And if you can't get it on PlayStation, well, actually, is it on PC? I don't know if it's on PC. Well, if it's not, then go get yourself a PS2 or a PS3, or wait until they do Sly 1 for PS5. If you don't have a PlayStation, then I don't know. I mean, you deserve a pat on the back for condolence, because I'm sorry, I guess. You should get yourself a PlayStation, because that's clearly where it's at, because a game like this is fantastic. And now comes the issue of what to flip next. So, like I said, if you guys know that the ending cutscene is worth, then Bale says it's not, though there are means that I won't promote. Oh, okay. I think I can come to an idea of other methods of playing Sly, but because I do want to grow on this platform and I don't want to throw it away, oh, right. You could get the Sly collection on PS3. Hell, I think I got the game for like 20 bucks, if that. Maybe like 30. I don't think it was really 30. It was probably around that much. You can get Sly 4 for probably less than that. Or you get yourself a PS2 or a PS3, or like I said, get PS5 or get a PS5 and wait for Sly 1 to come on PS5. I really think it's better playing it. Oh, there's one last thing though. There's one last thing. I was actually told by this. I feel like I might have talked about it on chat, but one person came to me, one of my friends came to me, and I feel like I didn't discover this, but I guess if you have the PS2 versions of Sly 1, 2, and 3, especially Sly 2, apparently there's little extra things in that they didn't put in Sly 3 in the Sly collection. I didn't know that, and I'm kind of curious. And one person sent me a link for like a cutscene with some female rapper talking about getting down with Sly or something. I don't really remember the cutscene a whole, like, completely well. If anybody knows what to talk about, let me know. But I don't know. It was a cutscene that I saw. I was like, ew. Why didn't they add it? Like, when they did Sly 2, there was those moments. I remember in Sly 2, I was wondering why they kept playing the same cutscene or they didn't do anything. The badge, if people remember, it kept popping up. Apparently, there's little like extra cutscenes you get in that, but there's some things they cut out in the collection that they didn't, that they left back in the OG games. Granted, you can find it on YouTube, I'm certain, but if you want to play like the old school OG games or you're one of those kinds of people, just get yourself a PS2 and get the Sly collection, or the original Sly games. It can't be that bad. Bale says, it's on Vita though. I don't know how good the Vita iterations are, but they exist. I didn't know the Sly collection was... Oh, wait, yeah. I guess it makes sense that they do have it on Vita, right? Because I think they did it with Ratchet and with Jack, even though I never got to do Jack. Well, regardless, thank you all for tuning in. This is the end of the Sly Marathon, and the end of another mascot thing. It started with Jack, and I kept it with Sly. Some of you guys are probably thinking, oh, well, clearly you gotta do Ratchet now, right? Well, circumstances may not be... Well, something's going on, so I'm gonna leave it a surprise. But I do have a desire and plans to play Ratchet in the future. It may not happen anytime soon, but obviously I have to, right? I did Sly and Jack, so I gotta complete the trilogy. But yeah, let me know which games you want to see me try, or, you know, all that jazz. Especially for the Monday block. I kind of like Monday being like the retro games and mascots and stuff. I already have plans for what my next game is, though. Because there is another game that I never got a chance to play, and I was able to have a friend help, like, we split the payment and got a copy for it. So I already have my next, like, quote-unquote mascot game, or at least, like, niche game. So I hope it's going to be good, but I'm going to keep it on the hush-hush, and I'm not going to give any clues. So if you're curious, then let me know what you think it is. But obviously YouTube, by the time this video comes out... Oh, actually, you know what? I'll keep that to myself, because I don't want to ruin the surprise. Bale says, obligatory vengeance comment. No, I got plans for that one, but that's probably going to be more of a different thing. I'm not going to spoil on that aspect, if I'm allowed to stream it. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in for the Sly Marathon. I've definitely done a lot more rant than gameplay, but hopefully you guys stuck with me this whole time. I'm so grateful for being able to do this, and I'm looking forward to more greener pastures. It's clearly not the end for Dynamite DGR. I'm the voice you can't forget. I will not be silenced. So, I don't know. Shout out to all those people. This playthrough was so much fun. And I'll admit, Sly 4 definitely had its fun moments. This whole marathon was fun moments. What do you think was my favorite, or was your favorite moment when you watched it? Did you like seeing Sly 1, 2, 3, or 4? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Nonetheless, thank you all for tuning in, and yeah, this is the finale. There's no point in saying I'll see you guys next episode, so I'll see you guys next adventure.